Sometimes things just don't go the way you planned. Hi friends, this is the sock that I'm working on for the Roll for Sock challenge during Socktober. And so you say, well, doll, what went wrong? Well, what happened was I get to where I am now with, this is the next color. And then I realized the whole thing was too big. And I'm still not sure that it's not too big. So I don't want to rip it out again. I'm just going to keep going with this. So I'm doing 10 rows of each that I draw from the bag. That's the plan for Socktober. When things go wrong, you frog it back. So you rip it back, ribbit, 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 to where the shaping was. I went back 4 rows to where I wanted to be. So there it is. There's never any real mistakes that you can't fix, right? You're working with a wonderful product, doing something you love, so you just have to find a way through, right? Easy peasy. It's frustrating, I have to tell you, it's very frustrating, but it's doable. Hi friends, it's Granny Doll from Doll Can Create. I'm living the 100-mile life, Granny Core style, and I'm so glad you're here with me. So we're jumping right into Socktober. We're not quite to the middle of the month yet. I don't want to rush the season, but you saw in my intro the sock that I'm working on for Rolltober, hashtag Rolltober, hashtag Socktober 2025. Those are the things I'm currently working on right now and how I fixed it. The other sock I'm working on, because yes, I have to be a little goofy. I got to work on 2 different socks. Is this one. Isn't that pretty? It's hand dyed by me. Copper Wilton's food coloring is the color. Isn't that pretty? I'm doing an afterthought heel. So I think the last time I showed you this, I hadn't put in the heel yet. So there it is, the afterthought heel. I'm working up the leg. Or up the foot, sorry, up the foot. Isn't that pretty? And I believe the pattern's called Daisies. So if I remember, I'll try to put that in the description below for you. It is now one of my favorite patterns, and it's a 6-row repeat, so it's pretty easy to do. Also, I just thought I'd talk for a minute about the socks that I showed at the beginning of the video. These are made from hand spun. They're a little bit snug on me, but it's hand spun 3-ply, and they are so comfy and they're so warm. Again, we're in a basement apartment. It's always cold here. It doesn't matter if it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit outside, 30 degrees centigrade. It doesn't matter. I need warm socks or slippers, and I prefer the socks. So I pulled these out last week because I want to show you all the hand knit socks I still have in my dresser drawer. So, and these were there, and I thought, I'm going to put them on. So I did today, and I thought, I just want to show you because they're happy feet. They're dancing feet. Do you like to dance in your socks? Maybe? I hope so. I hope so. If you have any questions about Socktober, about sock knitting, I'm not an expert, but I do knit a lot of socks, and I knit them differently. So the scrappy socks that I'm working on, obviously I'm doing toe up, which I don't do often, but I thought, let's do something different. And often cuffed down with either 15 or 20 rows in a knit 2 purl 2 ribbing or a knit 1 purl 1 ribbing, and then a plain sock, different kinds of heels that we'll do. And I will do a video where I talk about the different kinds of heels that I work on, as well as then the length of the foot and the toe. And my toes are almost always done exactly the same way. So for the most part, unless I'm working with a very intricate lacy pattern, I don't need to watch that closely. If I'm just doing a plain vanilla sock, it's a plain vanilla sock. And I only keep track of the rows 12 at a time kind of thing. But it keeps it simple when I just want to pick up something and go with it. So how are you doing on your sock journey. Do you have any questions? Leave them in the comments below, and I will try to leave somewhere around here the last sock video that I did talking about Socktober and what I was going to be doing. So I'll leave that for you to view, and I'd like you to look at that next. God bless. Granny Core Life here. Granny Doll saying, God bless.